Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, so, folks, hold on to your hats because what I'm about to tell you could seriously change the landscape of the NFC East. And not just for this season, but for years to come. Rumors are swirling, and the NFL insiders are buzzing about a potential blockbuster trade that might just ignite the Giants' chances of making a deep playoff run, and maybe even pushing for Super Bowl glory. The name involved? Matthew Stafford. That's right, the veteran quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams, a guy who has been one of the league's most clutch passers over the past decade, might soon be wearing the Giants' blue. Now let's set the scene. The Rams, sitting at 4-6, are in full rebuild mode. Their offensive line has struggled with injuries and inconsistencies, and with their cap situation looking increasingly dire. $38 million in dead cap from past trades, and a looming $49 million hit in 2026. They're clearly prioritizing clearing space and building for the future. Head coach Sean McVay has already signaled that they're willing to listen to offers, especially for Stafford, who's 37 but still playing at a high level. His numbers this season are impressive: 68, 9% completion over 200 yards passing, 24 touchdowns against just 8 interceptions, a stellar 104, 2 passer rating, and a top 8 EPA per dropback. That's elite production, especially considering he's been operating behind an offensive line that's been leaking sacks. 34 so far, but Stafford still manages to produce. He missed a couple of games in weeks 5 and 6 with a recurring elbow strain, but he's come back strong, torching the Cardinals in Week 9 with 312 yards and 3 touchdowns. His career stats are nothing short of legendary: over 58, 0 passing yards, and 378 touchdowns since 2009, including that Super Bowl victory in 2021, where he showed the resilience of a true champion, much like Tom Brady's famous run. Stafford remains a quarterback with an uncanny ability to elevate his team in clutch moments, and that's exactly what the Giants need right now. Here's where it gets interesting for New York. The Giants, sitting at 2-8, are desperately looking for stability at the quarterback position. Daniel Jones has struggled this season with a PFF grade of just 62, 4 and 12 interceptions. Their offense ranks 28th in the league, averaging only 18 points per game, which is frankly unacceptable for a team with playoff aspirations. The need for a bridge quarterback is glaring, and Stafford could be exactly that, an experienced, proven leader who can come in and instantly upgrade the offense. Now, let's talk about what Stafford would bring to the Big Blue. Under Brian Daboll's offensive system, Stafford's skill set would fit like a glove. He's a master at making quick reads, throwing precise passes, and operating efficiently within the scheme. His numbers this season show he'd immediately boost the Giants' aerial attack, adding around 800 more passing yards, which would be a game-changer, especially with the emergence of Malik Neighbors as a deep threat. His presence would likely increase third-down conversion rates significantly, projected to jump from 34% to over 52%, giving the offense more sustained drives. And let's not forget, the red zone efficiency would improve, with a 28% increase in touchdown rate, making scoring easier and more consistent. Imagine Stafford connecting with Puka Nacua and Saquon Barkley, orchestrating those high-percentage throws and extending drives. His experience and calm under pressure could turn the Giants into a much more dangerous team down the stretch, especially in tight games. The offensive line has been a concern, no doubt, but with players like Andrew Thomas playing at PFF grade levels of 84. 2. The protection could be improved, allowing Stafford the time he needs to work his magic. Now, for the Rams, trading Stafford makes strategic sense. They're eyeing a transition to either Jimmy Garoppolo or a top-tier rookie quarterback in the upcoming draft, probably a top 10 pick. So parting with Stafford now not only clears cap space, but also gives them a chance to rebuild with a fresh start at the quarterback position. For the Giants, this is a golden opportunity. It's a chance to pivot from a rebuild to an immediate contender, especially with the NFC East being so open this year. and this move could have huge playoff implications. Let's be real, the Giants were considered long shots at the start of the season, especially with their offensive struggles. But bringing in Stafford could change everything. His experience in high-pressure situations, his ability to elevate weaker offensive lines, and his knack for clutch plays make him a perfect fit. The Super Bowl odds, which were as high as plus 12-0 earlier, could tighten up to plus 4-500, giving the Giants a real shot at making some noise in the postseason. Plus, don't forget the NFC East factor. The Eagles look formidable, but with Stafford in the mix, the Giants could finally crack that long streak of playoff droughts, 13 years without a postseason win. Stafford's presence could be the X factor that pushes the Giants over the top, especially in critical moments, turning the team into a serious contender with a real shot at NFC dominance. In summary, this potential trade signals a seismic shift. It's not just about acquiring a veteran quarterback, it's about changing the entire trajectory of the franchise. Stafford's leadership, experience, and big-game ability could transform the Giants into a team that's not just rebuilding but competing for championships right now. It's a bold move, but one that could pay off in a big way, reigniting the passion, the belief, and the hope that this Giants team can once again be feared across the league. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So what do you guys think? Would you be fired up to see Stafford in the Giants blue leading this team into the playoffs? Could this be the missing piece to finally get the Giants back into Super Bowl contention? The NFL world is buzzing, and the Giants have a real shot to turn the tide with this move if it happens. It's not just about the present. It's about setting up a future where the Big Blue is once again a dominant force, fighting for championships and making history. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news.